Yo, what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Taylor May rocking motherfuckers. We are back, but this time we got family. But as always, I'm joined by my right hand, man.
Man, this is your man GMO, aka non-GMO. And of course, we back, yeah.
We got a Casket Click family in this bitch. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves for them.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, don't introduce yourselves. Let me make this big grandiose announcement for everybody in here, because we missing one, because he went to go get some good liquor, you know what I'm saying? Some good liquor. But if I could describe this feeling in here, you know, like the vibes immediately went up. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I have never in my life experienced that much love in 5 seconds. You hear what I'm saying? This is one momentous occasion, man. I am so happy to meet you guys, man.
I have to interrupt you.
What's happening?
I mean, maybe if you pay 60, maybe. Fuck the 40.
Yeah.
60.
Yeah.
Hey, if 40 gets you ass, so what the fuck is the 60?
Probably.
What did he pay? $6,000?
She probably microwave some eggs for you.
Yo, $6,000. That's a week.
$6,000 worth of butt, you know?
Like,
how do you measure that out? Like, how do you make sure you get your
$6,000?
You get the most out of her, yeah?
You're like,
6K.
all right, so if it's 7 days a week and we fuck 3 times a day, divided by 40,
that's a sex slave.
Yeah, it is.
for a week. Or the deal's off.
That sounds like a DR.
Does that come with a threesome, or orgy, or?
It probably went with everything, bro. She probably got one of the chicks paid.
I mean, look, if I got paid that much, I don't want it.
Man, look, I got off subject. We got off subject.
We
Casket,
so
click. Y'all gotta introduce yourselves. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Boys the Divine.
and double OK.
And who we got?
I'm Queen Duckets.
So look, this is my family. I'm trying to tell you, blood cannot bring us any closer. So let me tell y'all the backstory. So I actually met Wars and Queen Duckets through Relentless Dre. I seen Relentless doing the show. And of course, me, I'm like, yeah, I want in. So I reached out to Wars. You know what I'm saying? Wars put me on, and it's history from there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a relationship that grew. But in the process, I met one of the dopest group of individuals, which is Atrocity Inc. And I call this man the front man. I always, when I say Atrocity, the first person I think about is N Double, consistent. Not saying that nobody else is consistent, but consistent. He seems like he's always in the front and making shit happen, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming, man.
Hey, thank you for having us, for real.
Yes, sir.
So what the fuck is good, y'all?
Man, 8-hour drive.
Shit.
And then I drove an hour to get there.
Shit, that's love right there.
He said, I'm riding.
Fuck it.
I'm passenger today.
I'm gonna keep you awake. Fuck it.
Damn, AI. You was coming from Florida or something. South Carolina. Yeah, somewhere around them parts.
Duh.
That's why y'all loaded.
That's the greatest fucking movie ever.
Yeah?
Cost of living down that joint at third.
God damn,
It's
bro.
crazy.
My mortgage $520.
Nah, bro.
On 1.2 acres, 3 bedroom.
You just gotta deal with them fucking ghosts down that motherfucker.
Yeah, there ain't nothing. I'm on dirt roads and fucking dust.
Yeah, it's all ghosts.
You know how much
Okay.
weed you can grow down
We
there?
going down there and we gonna film a movie. I bet you
I'm
got
with
some
you.
weird ass acreage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can do a zombie movie where I live at.
It's a dope ass park that he sent me.
Oh, yeah.
Tell him about it. Tell him about it, because I fuck it
It's
all
got
up.
pillars with like the 10 Commandments. Like it's all decked out on some like biblical shit.
That's dope.
It's really neat looking. Got
It's-
like archways with vines and that shit. Like it's decked the fuck out.
Hey, it's on.
Yeah, it's got a little like mini coliseum area with like bench seating, so you could actually like have somebody standing up. For preaching.
Oh yeah, he trying to make us go Illuminati and shit.
No,
That sounds like a sacrifice. I ain't fucking with you, bro.
We can take out a couple shit.
Nah, I'm gonna have to save
A
that
couple
whole
shit,
motherfucking area.
I got a
Come on,
couple on my
Sage.
list you can take
Yeah, there
out.
we go.
I got one. I definitely got one.
At least.
We ain't gonna talk about it though.
Oh my god, man. God damn, man.
And on behalf of Nook, make it 2. These niggas weird.
2.
2.
Yeah.
Man, so what y'all been up to lately, man?
Man, all I do is work. Got 4 kids. Actually, me and Rock got like a couple songs I'm actually gonna be releasing through Code Red Music Group.
Hey,
The line is completely done. We gotta get everything ready to release a greatest hits type CD with it.
man, that's gonna be lit.
So the collection of shit that I've had for over the last like 15, 17 years. We started making music in the 90s in a group called Rigor Mortis. So like most of that shit was all not so much mixtape shit, but we had like DJs giving us shit and producers, and never had any license into it. So
Okay.
Right.
it was always just like go push it, sell physical CDs. So it wasn't, you know what I mean? The internet wasn't bumping back then.
Yeah, for sure.
Ain't it crazy how the internet just changed the game?
Dog, I remember having to like save money to go to a studio and fucking pay $100 to print up your CDs at another place, and fucking now everybody does the shit from their house.
Let's talk about that, man. Y'all, you know, as artists and, you know, seasoned veterans, how do y'all feel about that? Does it give you a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of angst? Because
I feel like that's what's lacking though, is like they don't have an engineer there to push them to be better. Like my producer, Anton Ransom, man.
Shout out to Twin.
Like, he would have me re-record shit like 15 times to the point where I would get angry and he'd be like, all right, now do it right. And then it'd be fuck. So like, you know what I mean? Like where these kids are just like half awake, mumbling, trying to keep it down so their parents don't freak the fuck out. Like with as bad as it sounds, I tell my kids all the time, like a lot of these younger kids' music so poorly mixed and mastered, like they have a different appreciation for music than we did.
yeah,
Like if it didn't sound professional and it didn't have that polish on it, like people just ignored it.
yeah, for
And
sure.
now like recording in the fucking hallway with an echo and people be like, man, I love the echo on that joint. It's like, God bless it,
You
y'all.
want to know what's crazy? I think it's two ways I feel about it. One, just to piggyback off what you said with the echo, it kind of like it brings different dimensions to music. You know what I'm saying? The natural reverb, but they don't know how to fine tune it to make it work in their favor. And I think that's the disconnect where everybody wants to be an engineer, everybody wants to be a producer, but nobody takes the proper time to learn how to do things the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now with this mumble shit, once again, it goes back to what you said about your engineer. I feel like rappers mumble because they haven't developed their voice.
Yeah, they don't
Feel me?
enunciate properly.
Yeah.
They don't know how to.
You notice that when you raise your voice, you sound different.
Right.
You feel me? So they got that.
Let me say it for you, dog.
You know what I'm saying? They can do that.
Yeah, and
They
I think,
sound-
but you don't think that that's part of like punching in? Like when you punching in, you got to keep the same levels. Like they don't want you to elevate or be confused. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Well, I mean,
They be plugged in though.
I punched in. I used to punch in. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm fat and I lose my breath.
guys,
You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I got a mumble.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? As long as I match what I'm doing coming in, then I'm fine.
And like people like different ways to record. Like Pac only recorded 3 tracks, but the way he left gaps, he would overlap his vocals. So like you could never really hear him missing. By the time like the 5th word comes in, he's already back in key.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it just sounds like a little bit of an overdub and then the same tone of voice. So,
Yeah.
We call that
There's
rapping into the track.
yeah, there's little ways to like trick punching in. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Just by doubling tracks. Like
And this is back, man. Y'all talking about the 90s. I remember I went Stacey Ladisar record studio. Wasn't nothing digital. It was all tape. It
Nah.
was
I think
That's
the
rough.
First studio Twin had was in Waldorf right there by the DMV. And it was like shit, the whole joint is probably big as this room.
Damn.
good old post office road.
Yep, right off post office, little one room warehouse.
But see, that those be the best studios though.
I think that the first official studio I went to was with my boy Face from Phase Media Recording out in Waldorf. Like, and he had like a whole legit setup, and man, this was like 2006. Like when Mucho and I we went in, we did a couple of covers. We did a cover to the USDA Trap Niggas joint, and then we did the Money Train. The Money Train was that joint. Then we did my reaction to the I think to one of the Young Jock beats. But you know what I'm saying, just that, like I was saying, like just going to different studios, you get different stuff, different product, you know. And for that to be my first studio, like, you know what I'm saying, to have walked in that joint, it's like, okay, we got 3 different booths set up, you know, this booth down here, this booth here, this booth here. Like the professionalism was just immaculate.
You know what's crazy? I've never recorded at a professional studio.
No shit.
I've been in there, been a fly on the wall, but I've never recorded. Actually, I'm lying. I did a verse for Elsky Stacks at House of J-Rob in Wheels. But that's the only professional studio. Other than that, I went to my man's house, so I do it myself. But it goes back to your engineer. If your engineer ain't sharp, if he about his money and he just let you do whatever, then that ain't the engineer you need. Now, if you got somebody be like, nah, that shit sound like some trash, do it over, then you win it. You know what I'm saying?
See, but these young kids don't want to redo it. They got their vision of what sounds good, and even if you ain't trying to insult them, they going, you know what I mean. They don't. Nobody can take constructive criticism now.
See,
you need a safe
and
zone
to
and a fucking
piggyback
black
on what
card and-
on Taylor said, like, you know, I've never really been to the studio outside of those 2 songs. Like, you know, all of my personal projects, you know, my 6 mixtapes and 2 compilation projects, you know, that's 8 projects. I recorded and mixed 7 of them.
So do you feel that gives you more freedom? Like less of a I feel like I have to do it a certain way.
It definitely does. Cause like what I did was I just padded out my closet in my room. Like, you know,
I got you.
padded it out, bought me a professional mic and everything. And what it would allow me to do is like go in and record 4 or 5 songs, lay them down, just come back and save them, and then come back and mix them later. So, you know, I'm churning out more work. That's why, like, you know, even me not having dropped the project in a while, like I still have enough material that's unheard that I could drop, you know what I'm saying, several projects right now. The one project that I didn't record myself, he recorded. And then that was Go Ham or Go Home.
Yeah, that was a fun project. That was the joint with me, you, and just Paul on there, right?
Yeah, that joint was on there. Yep.
Yeah, that's classic.
Hell yeah.
No, you know what? You know what? I take that back. That song was on B&B King. We did something with Big Six on Go Ham or Go Home.
That's right. Damn, bro. We recorded that in my house inside the closet.
That's what's up.
True shit.
Kelly was the inspiration. I take it.
But you know, quiet as kept. I work with a lot of DMV artists.
Just walking out this motherfucker with a gun. What the fuck just happened?
Like whole time, my actual work is on a lot of DMV artists, and you like projects, and you won't even know. Like I'm not the person that be like, yeah, I mixed that. I just see people nodding their head, and I just be like, yeah, that's the mix.
Yeah.
You get that reverb, that's me. You know what I'm saying? The automation, that's me.
That's
you know
lit.
what I'm saying?
That's lit.
That's why when we said we opened the studio up, like my phone blew up. They was like, yo, you coming back on this side with a music studio? I'm like, nah. They was like, fuck.
Nah, no worries. It's coming.
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
It's coming. Because Southern Maryland seems to be the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
It's the
look,
spot.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I love
tell you
it.
some true shit. I was always scared of Southern Maryland.
Yeah.
Charles County police officers scare me.
They don't have police officers. All they have is
Sheriffs. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? I came down there and it was all love. And I'm like, dog,
It's dead.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's love. And I go down there now. I won't stay for too long because, you know, after a certain amount of time, you know, they start pulling niggas over.
You still paranoid, man. They don't do that shit no more. They got bigger fish to fry. They out there shooting each other.
Bruh.
That's Southeast Maryland now.
Bruh,
That's the
I'm
new-
leaving.
that's
Look.
the new joint. It is.
It's funny you say. I swear I just said that earlier. That's why I refer to it. Like, man.
But you know why now, right?
Yeah, because they gentrification, man.
They
Shit is
were
real.
out of
man.
DC.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shit is real.
That's crazy.
Shit
But
is real.
I'm not mad at it.
You can't,
But
you can't deny it.
At all.
like he said, like, man, Southern Maryland gave us, you know what I'm saying, like the biggest amount of love and push. Like, you know what I'm saying, I know personally that I've experienced, you know, dealing with live shows and events and stuff. Like, it's like, all right, y'all don't want to show the love in the city. Okay, we're going to go out there. And then once we got the crowd out there, like, now the people from the city's coming out like, yeah, oh, okay, like, it really is good.
Yeah. Yeah. No longer is it Super Maryland, everybody.
Oh, no, that's still Super Maryland.
Nah,
It is.
bruh. I live 5 minutes from Super Maryland.
Well, you medium Maryland.
I think you got to get this, like, St. Mary's to be super Maryland.
Yeah, I think
I don't
so.
think Waldorf is
That's
super
super.
Maryland.
No, that's supersized Maryland.
Hollywood,
Nah, supersized, man.
California, Maryland.
Well, I mean, for me, everywhere I go from where I'm at is like an hour away. Minimum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's because you decided that you wanted to be bougie.
We're
We're doing it for the schools, everybody.
I don't have to
No,
worry about them.
you did it for the gas prices.
no. Hold on. Where's the button? Yeah.
You just like paying a lot of money for gas. That's what I was about to tell you.
Yeah. I guess. No, I did it for the produce. No, but for real,
They have a Whole Foods. I had to go.
no, seriously, every produce section in Montgomery County's been A1 every since. I'm just saying.
So
Oh my
you,
God, we got Lowe's groceries down in
that shit is
South Carolina.
Lowe's.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Lowe's,
like the Lowe's home improvement
Nah.
store got a grocery
So
store.
I can buy a screwdriver and a loaf of bread in the same spot.
It's just a grocery store,
Oh.
but it's so decked out. Like they got a beer tasting center. You can go get a beer and walk around and buy groceries.
Get the fuck.
They got like recliners and shit. In the
Lowe's?
joint. Yeah, Lowe's.
Oh.
I built one of the grocery stores. Like it's a Lowe's grocery store. Like
That's
I did
tough.
the plumbing in the joint. Like
When we get a
The
little
joint is
bit of
decked
money,
out.
we like to walk around like we're like
Act like we can afford to be in there.
they got
Pinky out.
like $80
As soon as we get in there, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
what
look,
the fuck
speaking
y'all
of
doing
which,
in here? Like,
y'all wouldn't believe this. Like, y'all know I just made that little run, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like in that like show, you could literally walk around and get your own stuff. Like, I had to order them on the phone, like they have everything just on the aisles, and you go, you know what I'm saying? You just basically like,
You know, it's the old
in
Circus
grocery
City.
store, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, like, oh, this is like, so like they would never do this on their
Hell no. I got cousins right now that rob their ass. You with me? Fuck you, man. Hell nah. But it's all good, man. So I see a lot of people have been transplanting. A lot of people have been moving out of the areas, you know what I'm saying, where they grow up at or whatever, you know. What's with that? What's with that? I see that you made the transition. You went down there.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
we did it for financial reasons. We had to get out of where we were living. We was approved for $200,000. Couldn't find a turnkey. First time home buyer's house.
Very
Like
much
where
so.
we needed to be at.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have people down there that was like, "Hey, come kick it until you get on your feet." We stayed with them for like 6 months. Ended up getting where we at now.
Way more. Way more than
And
up here.
I make the same amount doing industrial plumbing as I did.
Cody, what up, Holmes?
My man.
Like
My man.
it's like restarting a video game on like easy as opposed to trying to like figure out how to make it work on.
That's real shit, bro. That's real shit.
Because right now, like you're struggling to do normal basic shit, and when your normal basic shit is covered with half of your income that you would have normally put into it, it makes a huge difference. Like,
Don't I know?
Monty said, "Hey, y'all."
What's up? That's my baby.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up,
that's my daughter listening. What's up, Boogie Bear?
Once you
That's
get
my
down
booger butt.
So look, this is the only time you hear this man get soft. Other than that, it's gangster. His daughter come on. Oh, that's my boo boo.
so let her love
My baby.
Every
Don't say sex in front of her.
Shit. Shit.
action. You gotta say
Man.
action. You just, you know what I'm saying, replace sex with action.
Man, hey, listen, my daughter don't give a damn what I say. I'm crazy as batshit, so everybody knows me. I had my aunt, I had a post I had posted, and it said the BITCH word and all that stuff, right? It was talking, and it said the P word.
You know,
I'm gonna
she
try
spelled
this.
it,
I'm gonna
right?
try this, right?
He
And
spelled it.
hey, so she get on there and she like, nephew, that's all you got to talk about. I'm like, look, check the podcast out. This shit funny. You saw that shit? Hey man, my mom is trying to rough me in front of everybody. Like, nah, this is my page. I'm 40 fucking years old. You gonna get the fuck off my page. You hear me?
So look, I got one for you.
Yes, sir.
I posted a video of a girl twerking on my shit, right?
Yeah.
And it was a dude like, "Oh, you watching porn? You watching porn, right?" Okay, so I seen my family members looked at it. I know exactly who it was. I got a call from my mother and be like, "Did your wife know what you're posting online?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Somebody called me." I'm like, "Oh, Unc got caught." Unc was laying in the bed with Auntie and that joint went off. "You watching porn?" He got in trouble. He called and he tried to get me in trouble. Shout out to you, Unc. You know who you are.
My wife know we watching it together.
Right, nigga.
Shit.
It's called pregame.
Yeah. We in the club tonight. You hear me?
Hey, look, speaking of in the
I gotta
club,
get off IG and go to Facebook, and y'all, I got my players follow me.
Wrong show.
they're like, "Coach,
Take the one for football tomorrow.
Coach, is that the same 3-point stance that we're supposed to be?"
Oh, you cool as
And
shit.
I see a couple of my players hopped into the live on Instagram. Like, oh, nah, let me go.
Hey, Cody said it does the heart good to see all of us back together.
Man, what up,
Clip.
Cody? Man, hey,
No bullshit, man. You know the vibes.
Man, this is lit, man. Real shit.
Hey, yo, when's the last time we seen each other, bro? It's been fucking years.
Physical, yeah, about 6 years.
Yeah.
damn, was
Damn.
it 2015 or 16?
Yeah, I moved out 2016.
Yeah, so
Now remind you, we used to see each other every fucking Friday
That's crazy.
at Memories.
Consistently. Yeah, memories, man.
Guess what?
I used to play pool down here, man.
You know, it's April.
Yeah, April the
You,
home.
you know my boy Hawkins.
Hey, if I see him, I probably know
shot
him.
pool with him if you shot
Yeah,
pool.
it's
hell
funny
yeah, I
y'all
be down
brought
in the
April up
league.
because I was talking about her tequila sunrise is literally early.
Nah, tequila mockingbird.
That's on the joint. She says she lives on Don's property. We just need to roll up and fucking drop it on that one.
Word.
I be seeing her at Big Dogs all the time.
Don owe me an
Yeah, you
explanation.
got that joint?
He owes me an explanation. Don, if you ever watch this, we need to talk.
You know the
camera.
I want
We don't even need
I want
that.
to second that. I want to second that. Like,
Hey, my man said he lost a tooth out that bitch. Hey, look, that is the bar to doing that.
No, bro.
Yeah, that was a rumble.
All right, so look, let me say this.
It is the bar
Oh
to do
man,
it.
if I was trying to bring
through
this night up,
The
man.
best party
I
ever.
left this night, man. I wasn't even there. I was so
That's
bad.
when his
I
max
destroyed
capacity
Cody's
wasn't
home,
even up
man.
that
I was-
Man, look, but the shit happened so fast because dude got kicked out for heckling. But he came back around the side. I'm sitting there talking to cuz, you know what I'm saying, about his Cadillac, because I'm a Cadillac man, by the way, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He out there lunching, cuz, like, I don't know what you talking about. You better get the fuck away from my car. So I'm like, all right, cool. Man. Next thing you know, that shit popped off. I forgot exactly how. I just seen him get slumped. He got up. He pulled out 2 knives. Next thing you know, it's an all-out fucking
the
brawl.
rumble.
Oh, my brother, Dirty White was out
So
there.
hold on. That's my favorite part of the
Salute
story.
Yeah, Dirty White was out
So look,
there.
I'm out there looking like Vito, Slaughter, shit. All right, cool. We can't do too much because we running it. Cool. So next thing you know, Dirty White, oh, fuck no. He runs in the crowd. All you hear is, ooh. Dirty White comes back in the crowd. His jacket comes off like this. Hold my jacket, Rock. Ooh. I'm like, yo, this nigga Dirty White's cleaning up, bro. He cleaned up 3 people, bro.
Yeah, it's
Real
man.
shit,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
It got real out of there. It got real.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that night. I left. I was chasing some ass and I'm leaving early. I'm just being real. I was like, look, y'all don't, because I ain't gonna lie. Crutchy was on the stage. He was performing. A big white boy walked up and was talking shit. And I'm like,
That's
right here on the stage.
Yep.
And he just was like, louder. And I was like, what is he saying? What is he saying? Crutchy perform. Crutchy's like, I don't know. I was like, Cody, don't steal him on his stage. Performance. Don't steal him. So everything cooled down, right? I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all don't fight. We got some girls. We going home tonight. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna get some ass.
Yeah.
And they was like, look, you good. You go do you, dog. We good. We ain't gonna fight. I promise you. I looked them all dead in their eyes. Both Cody, Tyler, and Dirty. They said, nah, we good. No, we ain't gonna start nothing.
Shit.
I didn't even make it home,
Cody
y'all.
said
I didn't even make it home.
Instagram.
Like, as soon as I pulled in the driveway, I got a call. Shit popped off. We sent somebody to the ICU, but Cody lost his teeth.
Nah, so hold on, Cody. I got to tell it from
that
my
was a
point of view.
different Cody though, man. He's coming ways.
They was wrecking, and Cody came out. The crowd was like, "My fucking tooth!" And then went back into the crowd. I was like, "Ah, man,
Dog. Didn't even feel it though.
hell
Like,
nah." But you know what was funny? I just remember when the shit really kicked off. Me and Slaughter tried to break it up. It was like peeling like layers of onions. Like we grabbing niggas. 2 more niggas come. Like, what the fuck, yo? Hey, yo, just let him go. I felt like scary out there, bitch.
Yeah, because like yo, like, if one of them would took a hit, that would have been a whole nother incident. If like
Man.
him or Vito would have got hit, or so like
Man. Because we had to play it safe, and it's
Yeah.
good though. Because when we sat down with Don, punk ass, he was like, "Yeah, we just need to make sure that you, Vito, or B&B wasn't involved in, or you can't do shit here anymore." So I'm like sitting there, like, bro, look at the camera.
Yeah.
Like, don't you see me?
Yeah.
Don't you see them? Then it was like, all right, cool. So and so can't come back here no more.
Oh yeah, Dirty
Whatever
White was
time.
banned. They banned him straight
Nah,
up.
I think we banned him and Cody, didn't we?
Yeah,
A week or
man.
2 later, he back in
Yeah,
there.
we was back in there because
Yeah.
Cody started hosting very shortly after that, which was
That,
fucking
that was
crazy.
one of Cody's shows.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Turn Up
actually,
Tuesdays.
yeah.
That was the first Turn Up Tuesdays.
Yeah, he had that bitch packed.
Oh yeah, we ain't make it to the
He had
next
that
one.
bitch.
Grand opening.
What?
Grand closing.
We was-
Nah, one of them drinks I know we didn't make it to. Like, thank God this man, you know what I'm saying, was in the car with me. But like, yeah, one of them drinks we didn't make it to.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it was one of them Jones they got the record. I think we all didn't make it to that one. We were supposed to be there.
Nah, like
There
this was
was
some
another
whole other stuff.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying, like we ain't even gonna get into the details of that, but yeah, like crashed my
Crashed
my truck that night, like,
Oh,
yeah,
I remember that.
yeah,
I do remember that.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Rock ended up calling me, being like, "Hey, where you at?" I was like, "Oh shit."
Yo, I miss
that shit was
memories.
dope though,
But
man.
do you know what memories is now?
What a church.
A church.
I bet they would
Of
turn
all
into a
things.
church after we.
I just saw that literally last week. I had to take my pick my cousin from the Cadillac out there. He had to shout out the Cadillac again. He had to drive his drive his truck off, and I rode right past that drain.
You know
My eyes was just like, really a church, really?
Bruh, you know what all of y'all are thinking? Like we was thinking this pool place. Everybody wanted to buy that goddamn spot.
Hey, we
Nah,
got offered
really,
that
I don't
joint.
Hold on. Now you get to hear the story from them.
And I'm listening.
Little
Now I'm
little bitch, you know.
That Don you talking about?
Yeah, man, yeah.
He was faking the funk. Did y'all see him when he grew the beard out afterwards, trying to be on the run and shit?
I bet he was. That joint.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, when you're forging liquor license paperwork, they are serving underage. Yeah, you were in too.
I was a wild dude,
Say,
man.
it needs to be a church. That place needs Jesus.
Do it.
now.
But I was so blown
He
because
burnt that joint down.
the new owner was putting money into that job, new floors,
Yeah, but he
fix the stage.
The new
but-
look was dope though. Like definitely, we went in
Nah,
there
it
for the
was.
first time
It
to see
was.
that joint. Like,
Y'all did it the same time I was there, man. I went in there one Sunday. I was playing pool. We had pool league, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this shit lit!" Like it started coming together, man. Started coming together.
I'm gonna tell you
that
something.
stage, man. I used to burn that joint the fuck down.
Faithfully,
yeah.
I can say
Atrocity
that.
was
I
yeah.
used to burn that shit the fuck down. Other than them, we used to burn that shit the fuck
Man.
down.
Oh, dude,
bro.
we had the list of artists: Atrocity, 4ZNT.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
All of
regulars,
us used
yeah,
to
the
burn that
regulars,
joint the fuck
Atrocity.
down.
The people that
4ZNT.
could bring in 40, 50 people.
yeah.
Like,
H
and
and
that's the
G,
thing,
Howard
like,
Doolittle,
Yep.
all of that, bro.
Damn.
Look.
oh, Izzy is too. Don't
with
forget
him,
my man
numbers,
Izzy
yeah,
is. Like,
and we would keep everything organized to the point where, like, we know this act got 1 through 30, this act got 31 through 60, this act fucking asked for 40 tickets. So we know what to look for, and then we would collect all the tickets at the end of the night. We know who bullshit on.
because at the end of the day, it wasn't about us
You
just
know what I
making
mean?
money. We
Yeah,
wanted to get
yeah.
these artists opportunity to make money too.
And if
So-
you realistically, if you can't bring 30 people to a 20-minute show,
Man, I was one of them artists, man. I gained a lot of fans that I didn't even know at the point where, like, when I got on stage, they knew my words. And
yeah, I
see
heard
some
BNB
shit like
talking
that.
about that. Like,
It
it
was
was dope to
just
see,
monument.
like,
It was a whole different
yeah,
feeling for me. I mean, I was used to
everybody.
doing shows, but these people knew your words. It was a difference. Like, they really loved the music there.
The S-O-G.
Yeah, I'm talking about from that addicted. We can talk about y'all shit. That addicted songs, like so young people I was next to in the crowd. I'm like addicted.
Hey,
They
look,
got
I
going,
appreciate
dog,
that
like,
crowd too. Like,
Yeah.
Like
this,
shit,
this,
bro.
this chick,
Right,
this chick
it
that
was a
cut
lot
me
of
off.
shit. I could go on for days with that shit.
This chick that cut me off came in like literally right on the hook of I Look Good on the 4th of July show. Like her and her friend walked in the door right as the hook went off. Like, me, I'm not even reciting the words to that shit. Like as soon as I Look Good hook come on, I'm just let the crowd do that shit. Like that shit was awesome. Just
I mean,
that-
shit.
had that joint packed front to back and
Yeah.
Jody getting that joint can't even move. Like damn.
Yeah.
They would all be around
Yeah.
you. Like, they'd be waiting
Mhm.
for you to, like, come up to them. They'd all be sitting there. It's
Like shit.
Really?
I miss them days, yo.
Nah, we just gonna
I feel
create
like it
new
molded
memories.
some of us. I mean, it molded me definitely with the stage performances. I feel like I had to work on my stage performance after that. It was just like, oh, they really watching. It ain't just they listening. Like, they watching your moves and everything. Like, I'm like, yeah, I got to be sharp next time.
But to piggyback on what he said, like that's what I've been noticing like the last couple of weeks as I've been getting back out here performing as we've opened back up. I'm paying attention. When I'm performing, obviously I do my thing, but when I'm watching other artists perform, I'm looking at your stage presence. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Are you entertaining people or are you just performing? Because you get artists who just stand there and they just
I'm glad he said that. I'm gonna piggyback off
Jay-Z-esque.
him, 'cause I'm an artist too, but like I admire somebody that's a great performer, like you, for instance.
Mhm.
Like I'm just gonna be real with you, like the Turn Up King and all that stuff. Like I remember
Yeah,
all
y'all
that,
live
and then I remember
was
he
like,
proved that
damn,
at a
so
show.
shit,
Like I
yeah.
was talking to my man Dirty, but me and him used to debate all the time because we met this other dude, Tokyo Crow, whatever. He
Oh
was-
yeah, Tokyo
I ain't
Crow,
gonna lie, I'm
man.
always tell this story. I'm
Turn
sure
up,
why I
shout out to No
like,
Fees.
yeah, like we met him. We was so used to you performing. When we met him, he was calling himself the Turn Up God or whatever. And we were just like, that'd be great to see them two battle. But to me, when I seen him actually perform one last time, it was like the last time I ever saw this man till now. Like I was like, oh no, this dude, like I ain't gonna lie, he could perform, y'all. Y'all gotta catch this man.
You know what's my bad habit performing? Especially when I'm on the stage with this guy. I have a habit of going into the crowd and turning my back like I'm in the crowd.
No, he did that.
Like, I'm the guy in the crowd with the mic just turning up with everybody until it's my part.
I Look
Yeah.
Good. This bad man just used to run into the crowd and just start jumping around with people. Like,
Hey, you
like,
need that.
with
You
his
need
dumb
somebody to
sounds,
get some.
that forces crowd interaction.
But like he said, like I was doing Addicted last night at Ocean Lounge, like, and half the crowds, you know what I'm saying, really in tune to what I'm doing. The other crowd, half is at the bar doing whatever they doing. And
That would be dope.
when I finish performing, like literally as I'm performing, to my left, obviously, there's a dude sitting there with his Latina girlfriend sitting on his lap. So when that line comes in, You know what I'm saying? I already done made my way over. I done already peeped it. But after the fact, like after I finished performing, like, you know what I'm saying, they were, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of people that came up to me just to show me love for the song last night. And the girl asked me, she said, you know, like, how'd you just automatically know to walk up to me like when you said the Latina line? I was like, yo, because I know how to entertain. Like, you know what I'm saying, I pay attention to my crowd. Like, you're the only Latina in here. So
now look, speaking of that, we used to joke on the way to the show. We used to plot, like, all right, who we gonna get today? And I know he used to just, but when we on stage, we do our shot. He's scanning the crowd like,
nah, this real live. I can witness this shit. I watched this shit one time, but I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, nah, they be practicing this shit or talking about it after a while when you see it. I was like, they had to.
Bro, you got to remember, he used to live right up the street from me.
Yeah.
Literally, it wasn't even up the street. It was on the same block.
Yeah, like I can walk.
It was a 2-minute walk, like literally.
And like on the way down, we'll smoke and we'll just talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After every show, because Lord Enterprises, shout out to E-Dub, used to film our performances.
Mhm.
So, you know, we're watching as fans at first, and then we sit back and critique that shit.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we're practicing on the way down. He'd be like, all right, on this part, I just need you to come in right here. You feel me? So that's why I like, when it comes to doing Addicted, I can't rap the lyrics. I can give you the hellified ad-libs though.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we got that chemistry, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to my bro Vito for real, but when all three of us are on stage, ain't nobody fucking with us.
Oh man. Oh
Like
man.
it's just I used to say we like I don't want to say the UGK or the DMV, because I can say the Fleet is like the 8-ball of MJG.
Yeah.
Definitely probably
Yeah,
like
they definitely got that vibe.
Swisher House-ish, or you know, rap a lot like around that phase. Like it's a good comparison because we were all individual artists, like, you know what I'm saying, but just coming together and knowing how to, you know what I'm saying, put our shows in order as far as what order.
Crazy with all three of y'all. It was like you right, y'all all three different artists. If I had to listen to all three of y'all differently, like y'all three, but y'all energy is the same together though.
That's crazy. Thank you, bro.
Crazy. Like I get what he's saying though. Like, yeah, the energy makes it wild. Like,
Flowers while you're here.
That's crazy, man. But look, enough about us, man. Let's talk about Atrocity real quick, because y'all started the Support or Get Left Behind wave. And that's no denying that that's y'all. You feel me? Because that was the thing, like, and it was more than just a saying. You feel me? Like y'all real live in front, showing
it was
love.
something I created. It was around the time when Diddy had Vote or Die. Remember that saying?
Yeah.
I wanted something like that almost. That's how I came up with that shit. It was like around that time, like what, 06, 07, some shit like that. No? It was probably a little bit after that. I don't know. It was whatever Diddy had Vote or Die when he was trying to run for wherever he was running for.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wanted to think of something that would stick for everybody that can use. That I can say too, though, but like everybody can get along with it. Be like, you know, I can fuck with that. You support me, I support you.
Mm-hmm.
See, the difference was what made it much realer was I actually was supporting artists.
Right.
Instead of me showing up and performing at the show that you're performing at, I would just show up and support you. Instead of stepping on your toes.
And not just that, like, bro, like you share and review other artists' music, bro.
Oh yeah. I like doing that from the time to time, just to let people know, like, it is people out there that listen to you. Just because I'm an artist don't mean I ain't a fan of the art either. You know what I'm saying? Amen. So it don't matter. Like, you know, I do display a lot of artists that can be good. They not could be good. My whole point is just to get you out there because I believe in your dream just as much as yourself. And that's just the type of person I am. I try to be real humble. You know what I mean? And like, I just, because I could be cocky if I really wanted to, but nobody getting nowhere being cocky, man. I just want to embrace the love so I can receive the love back when it's time when I need it.
Facts.
Not only that, but then like when people make genuinely good music, it's not hard to support. Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to support you or push something that I'm not genuinely feeling like that. That would be fake. Like, that would be fake for me to sit here and repost your song and tell somebody else to go listen to it, knowing that either I didn't like it or either I didn't actually listen to it. Like,
but yeah, that's basically what all that's, you know, the support to Get Left Behind come from. I support you, you know, just show it back, you know, and you can go a long way with that shit. Because like I said, there's some people out there that claim they support you that they don't even show. It could be your right-hand man. They'll post some mainstream artist shit before they post their own man shit. You know, I'm just being real.
But that's a lot of these people that claim they're hip-hop fans are pop music fans. And they just don't know the fucking difference.
It's definitely a difference in that shit. But then, you know, with the atrocity shit, that's how we basically try to keep it going and shit. Like, we support you, you know what I mean? You support us, we gonna support you. It don't matter if you got a show, if you selling merch, dog, I'm there. I'll probably be one of the first 2 people to buy something from you, like just to show you I believe in your dream. You know what I'm saying? Help you get to the next level.
I got a comment. Cody said, Nook, the whole reason Atrocity started fucking with me and a lot of others. I got support off of the strength of him multiple times, and I hope he knows I know.
I mean, yeah, that's facts.
That's dope.
You know, I don't like this sound like that, try to be cocky and shit. Like I said, I like to be humble and behind the scenes, but I appreciate that, Cody. You already know, man. Likewise, I gained a lot of people from your side too when I started messing with Saints and Marys and appearing in y'all videos. And like, you know, stuff. Same with Co-Red Music Group. People from up here that I never knew me because I did a feature with him on All of the Money, and like they love the verse, even though I feel like I could have really gave him a better verse, but it was
come on.
No, I'm just being real. Like, that joke was written right then and my bad B&B. That joke was written like right then and there. You feel me? Like, it was like, so we came to that man's spot.
I gotta stop you, bro, because I like your verse better than mine, bro.
I feel different.
Come on.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like you hate me on that bitch.
That's what's good about working with good artists. Like, everybody love each other's work so much that we all used to work with. Like,
I feel like he ate me on that jump, y'all, low key. I don't say that a lot, but Taylor Made got me on that.
Man.
It's a lot of love in this fucking building, man.
I can't wait till I get one with him, though. But it gotta be perfect, because I know what type of shit he got. Like, I know what he be on. I gotta get something turned for him.
Hey, look, and that shit would have to be exclusive. Like, I would have to get either Doe Vicious to do the beat or my man Michi.
Let me know. We can do whatever. Or if you don't, we can go whatever.
Or tell him
I'm
back on the boards. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag. I'm gonna play something when we get off air. You gonna be like, oh, this nigga is really in his bag. Stupid.
You talking about making beef?
Yeah, he's back on it.
Yeah, bro.
Where you went?
I be in the scenes. I told you I be on low key.
He be in the clouds.
World.
So seeing this chemistry right now, y'all took the 5-year, 6-year hiatus. What we got?
I seen him every time I come.
Yeah, he see me all the
talking
time.
about music wise.
Oh, I'm still popping. Yeah, I'm still going.
Nook and Rock are always consistent.
we still going.
I don't do.
Well,
like I said, I'm just getting
stuff
back rolling.
We're
Like,
still
but
making
don't let him fool you though. Behind the scenes, he's still doing shit. He might not be like how we are. You see us, but he's still playing.
Man, look, I'm approaching retirement.
But you got to, that means y'all got to do a collab. Y'all got to go back to the Casket click and get it knocked out.
I'm actually falling back as an artist. I probably won't do no more projects. Probably just do singles, but.
Hey, Hobson said
at this point, I don't think I can stop making music. Like, I look at guys like Juicy J, man. Like, Juicy J still rapping.
Yeah.
3 6 Mafia dropped their first project in 1992.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And that's not about to turn 50.
And Juicy J just dropped a new project that he got Pooh Shiesty on. You know what I'm saying? Little Baby, like, you know what I'm saying?
New generation.
Yeah, the new generation artists. Like,
you want me to tell you why I'm about to fall back? Because I still feel like I'm getting better. In every project, I surprise myself. It's always like a flow, but it's just like, is it appreciated?
Who's listening, basically?
But you gotta remember, like,
who's listening?
The whole time we've been doing this, all of us know we skip steps on releasing shit.
Absolutely.
Like, all of us know we ain't got the money to do A and B, so we jump right to C, and we get pissed off because it don't fucking work.
It's not that. It's the fact that lower quality music gets accepted faster than actual.
But that's
talent.
because it's based on popularity. Like, you ain't in high school, you ain't got 600 friends.
Calling me old, man.
Yeah.
I still hold on.
Yeah.
So you calling me old, man? Well, it's the truth.
Uncle Rob.
I've been an uncle since I was 15, though.
Yeah.
I've been an uncle. Uncle.
Queen Duck has been
I
on.
was like 10.
Oh, shit, okay, you got me beat. But nah, I mean, don't get it twisted. It's still there. I feel like I will out-rap any of these youngsters.
But I mean, really, we just need to approach delivering material in a more professional manner before we decide we're gonna give up on something.
Yeah, that's why I said, and I told my wife, I can't really quit unless I say I did every single thing right. I've been shooting more visuals, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? But you're right.
Even with a visual, like the way that the industry breaks it down, you're supposed to release a clip, push that clip for 2 weeks to X amount of sites per week. then that clip fucking ends up linking them to your YouTube. That fucking the video drops on the
Like
designated
an
day.
algorithm
Like,
type thing.
So I'm trying to figure out why you are my manager yet.
man, 'cause I ain't
Me
rich
too.
enough. I ain't got the money to invest in
You
all
don't
this.
you don't need
Like,
to invest in me, bro. And I'm saying it on air, y'all. You don't need to invest in me, bro.
Like, it ain't fair to ask for something in return. Like, if I was capable of doing it, I would just do it.
Bro,
Like,
you know what? We're gonna save this conversation from all
We're gonna talk about this behind closed doors.
this shit, yeah. But yeah. So let me ask you this. Do you think, and since speaking of managers, do you think managers are really needed this day and age?
the reason I say yes is because I follow a lot of underground groups. Like George that manages Twisted, also manages like their entire record label, also manages artists that left their label and other groups, and has opened other labels, sub labels. These people have connects with venues, with fucking they have ways to get you into places that you can't do easily on your own. Like, if you got the hookup, it's all about who you know. And I don't know enough motherfuckers to skip out on somebody that's in that point of power.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
it's a start.
Yeah.
I mean, and I say this on air, and then I ain't gonna press him out no more on air. But I trust you before I trust anybody else.
I believe that. I will.
Like, and I'm gonna be real and give you your flowers. If it wasn't for Wars, I would have never hosted a show ever.
I like to take some credit for that too. no, like seriously, like the story about how we even, you know what I'm saying, started hosting that joint was crazy because Wars and them used to have a joint every week and the DJ would just be spinning, you know what I'm saying, dope music. Nobody would be on the mic. So
now it was once a month at first.
yeah.
It was
And then they
once a
started
month,
doing it
and then
twice a month. I think we hopped on when they started doing it twice a month. And then like I'm sitting there and we're riding up that joint and I'm like, bro, if nobody's on these mics tonight, bro, like when we get up here, we're gonna hop on this joint and host it. It's like no questions asked. And Taylor was like, nah, bro, we can't do that, man. We at least gotta check with Wars first to make sure it's cool, bro. Like, and I was like, bro, you know Wars ain't gonna care, man. Like,
I was so happy to have people that were interested in the movement of just pushing the artists, because we designed that showcase strictly to showcase the artists. You know what I mean? And all we did was the same shit
that shit
Baltimore made
led
us do
me
back in
all
like the late
across,
90s,
up
early
and down
2000s.
the East Coast. I'm gonna be real with you. Doing them shows led me
Hey,
to
man, DJ
like
Swift
from
Forever
Waldorf
Beast.
to
Yes.
DC to DC to Baltimore. They started to see atrocity to the point we won a competition on how I do little jump. Like, we lost the first Dynamite 3 jump, but we got invited to their 4th jump and won the jump in DC and came back, and guess where we hosted the whole party at? Memories.
That's dope as fuck.
Wow. I used to hear about you guys. I used to hear about y'all.
You should
Like-
come hang out with us sooner.
Yeah.
That's how
Nah,
we
you
are.
see. I am a very conservative young man.
So are we.
Wait a minute.
Believe it or not, it's like nah.
I can reach out.
Now I would have partied with y'all, man. I just didn't know the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
It was a mixture.
It was actually. I didn't know nobody was on that scene, or maybe they didn't tell me. You know what I mean?
We was the shit.
yeah, like the first night we actually did that joint, he calls me and he's like, bro, what you doing tonight? Like him saying, like, him saying, the wheels down, like him saying, I need a ride. Him saying out to Waldorf, you know, my cousin Chuck, you know Chuck the arsonist here, he performing out Waldorf. Like, if you can give me a ride, like him saying, he gonna let me do 2 songs on this set. Him saying, I'll toss you a song. Him saying, I was like, all right, I ain't doing nothing. Like, let's do it.
Yep.
Like, and the rest was history. Like,
But the vibe was dope, and even with you spinning the music, it felt hip hop in the spot.
Oh,
You
at
feel
that
me?
time too, like all of us artists, we end up linking and meeting each other, and it was a good vibe. Like
Yeah.
most of us, it was a good vibe.
see, had that been somebody else other than him, like, because like we go back to school day, so that's my brother from another. Like, had there been somebody else calling eggs for that ride, I might have been like, yeah, I ain't saying I'm chilling, I'm doing this tonight, knowing I was sitting in the house doing nothing, but because it was Broski, I'm like, all right, let's get it. Like,
But you want to know something? We made believers out of a lot of non-believers, because my goal was Southern Maryland was a great market for people to network and meet each other.
Yeah.
I was trying to get DC to come down. So when I first was getting DC artists coming down, they'd walk in and just be looking around like, there's a hole in the wall. But once the party get to jump, they're like, yo, Rock,
How you got 300 people in this moment?
dog.
Damn.
oh,
Bruh.
used to
Yeah,
have
Cody had
things
mentioned
coming out. Like,
We hit max capacity several times.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, and that we took that bar from like 18 regular. You saw the crowd that hung
Hell
out in that
yeah.
joint, like to what we did with it. Like,
Yeah, that's why the pool tables be all fucked up on Sunday.
oh, we
Yeah.
that shit.
Be
really
beer and shit all over it.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
That's
these
probably
was
what I was
ratchet,
doing.
man.
I just be like, man, who in the fuck is coming in here?
Listen, it was to the point we was
She
thinking
set
we
up
ran
shop
that
and fucking
motherfucker
self
for
blue shit
real.
on.
Hey, right or wrong, right? We used to think we was running that bitch at the
Like
point
shit.
after a while. We
Hey.
what between us and like a Chauncey and them, we was in that bitch. And you could tell us groups nothing.
We was a
That
family,
joke.
bro, like real shit. And I never forget that shit. That's how I know Nook had my back. I'm walking through there and I'm just collecting money because I told people to give me the rest of their money.
Mhm.
And niggas was watching me collect money. Nook was like, hey, Rock, watch yourself. You got niggas watching you.
Yeah, real fast.
I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I'm normally on point, but I'm like, my man really got my back because he's watching the snakes watch me.
Sure.
I'm like, yo, I'm in the right place.
Yeah.
It's real shit.
We already knew that though, like you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
We had eyes open. We didn't even have to say it. Like
Yeah, nah.
And it's scary how many people was just,
Like,
Oh, we was,
Yeah.
you know, you didn't know, but you'd known if you'd have messed with one of us. We was
Yeah.
deep in there.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
yeah, it definitely gets. Matter of fact, it's the one infamous show. I think it was a video when you was like, say Code Red, B&B,
When we was out back.
atrocity. Yeah.
I gotta find.
Actually, that
it.
came up on my memories like a year or two ago. Actually, I know exactly what you. I remember it had all the. It was like all y'all had pink hair at that time.
Yep.
Never had.
Well,
pink
not
hair.
you probably had blue, but the other two. My bad.
She said-
My bad,
You
she
call
didn't-
me blue
Yeah,
green.
she had blue, but the other ones had pink hair. The rest of the three, it was a lot of y'all in that picture, like the girls too.
No.
It was you,
Wait a
the
minute.
one
There is
pinky,
me,
the other pinky.
and then there's the other people.
It was the two pinkies in the
I was
video.
there to work.
I know.
Everybody else was there to do
I'm
whatever
just
the
saying,
fuck
y'all
they
was in
there
the.
to-
They was in the picture. That's what I'm saying. Y'all was in the picture and the video. It was a video and a picture that was taken.
Cody said Sarah had blue hair, Pinky had pink, and they called him cotton candy. Get it right, bro.
Nah, listen, and it was another pinky there with a short bob cut with a pink hair right next beside him. It was the other girl too. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
She
but
was
she
one of the
wasn't
shooter
in
girls
our
or something.
group like
I don't
me
care.
and
She was
Pinky
in that
would
picture
sell the
though.
raffles.
Yeah.
So we came up with our names because it's a long story, but she became Pinky Naps and I became Blue Traps. And then we became Cotton Candy together. Like
All I know was they was in that jump. The raffles was lit. You had to been there.
Yeah. Every time I see on my memories an old ticket, I'm like, dog, why don't I still have one of these?
I got
I got
one.
a whole box.
Traffic got a
Please
whole
send me
John
some.
of them Jones.
Hey,
Traffic.
I got-
Oh,
he
with
got
my man.
all them tickets
Look,
we had.
I got tickets. I got CDs. I got
Word.
show sets. I got motherfucking. I
oh
got
yeah,
a
we
lot
got
of
a
shit.
box of show sets. Like,
What?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
From like everybody. From
Damn.
people that- I
Used to
probably
turn
got
that place
fucking
up,
Wallace
man.
chicken song on a CD. So
For real?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, because you know niggas forget to go get their show CDs. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them. Like, you want to get that show to see? Nah, I'll leave it for the DJ. He might end up playing that shit. Look. That's how the music gets floated around though. But speaking of DJs, we had a whole bunch of dope DJs coming through.
Yeah.
Except for this one asshole DJ that stopped playing music. Like I had people come and say, Brock, the DJs just stopped playing music. And he just standing out there looking clueless, like, what do I do next?
Was I there for that show?
How do you call yourself a DJ
You had
if
to
you're
be.
not playing fucking
Bruh.
Because
I've been to events where like even like DJ might be finished performing and I might be up next and the DJ is trying to get my music together, but you're not spending any music in the process and like it's like yo,
Yeah,
because they ain't got it.
what are you doing? This is a club, bro. Like this.
Yeah.
Cody said, I'm so happy y'all together, man. I wish I could be there. Feels like I'm there right now. And I'm just watching you. Thank you for
Hey,
allowing
Cody,
me.
I don't even know how I end up here. I'm here.
Oh, hold on. He said that DJ was Slang, man. Came up with an iPad. Hey, go ahead, young.
Hey, but that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of DJs that perpetrate. Don't got no type of equipment. Don't got no type of
At
nothing
all.
that'll book at a fucking bar.
I remember that
Mhm.
DJ with that
And they're like,
iPad,
come
y'all.
on,
I ain't
y'all.
gonna hold you. I remember that night.
He sucked, bro.
Yeah, he did. He ain't played no music for a while too.
Anytime you looking at me like, what's next?
So you got shows coming up.
I got one actually Sunday, like I said,
Oh,
the new Elroy. Hold on, let me go ahead and pull up the exact details on that. You know what I'm saying? The new Elroy is this Sunday, man, July 25th, 1423 8th Street Northeast, man, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. I'm saying I'm probably gonna go on somewhere between like 8 and 10. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me a
Hey, man,
exact, you know what I'm saying?
If you show up to a local show, man, come to support the music.
Yeah,
come up
man.
there with a plan to hang out for 3-4 hours and actually check out what people doing.
And that's what people got to
Right.
understand. Because like even when I go to shows, like and perform, like after the fact, I'm sitting there.
Oh,
like,
none of
you know
us
what I'm
were
saying?
on the rapping
Yeah.
shit. Like none of us.
I ain't
were
never
on
been
that
on no shit like
first
that.
to get there, last one to leave.
fuck.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
3 in the
but that's
morning,
that's
fuck.
also how you discover other people. Like you know what I'm
That's
saying?
how I
Like,
got all the information I ever needed by
They-
being the first one there and being one of the last ones to leave. I swear to God. That's how I
Hey,
got a
Cody
lot of
said,
my
make sure you
information.
go live so they can tune in South Cac.
I ain't even got. I don't even know if I got my phone. I don't be going live.
I'm,
You
ju-
lucky
I'm
on
jumping
camera
back
right
and forth
now.
between Instagram and Facebook Live right now, man.
Yeah, so that's Saturday, right? Tomorrow the show?
No, it's
Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday,
The day, like it feels like Saturday to me.
It
Like,
does. It really does.
Bro, I've been behind in my week since Monday.
God
Damn.
bless.
Preaching to the choir, homie. Same here.
We smoke together, so
Yeah.
probably why.
Yeah. Set me up. All you motherfuckers set me up.
Ah,
I don't know.
Y'all don't even know y'all and y'all set me up.
the bad part about it is when I talked to him
Hey,
earlier, I said something about it being Saturday. He didn't even correct me.
Level you out.
I told
He
you,
be
bro.
real fucked up. I pull that wax out on his ass. He be
And the
lit.
$40 girl down the site.
Nah, hey, listen. Hold on now. My daughter,
Flag
my
on the
daughter
play on that
listening.
foot.
I can't tell her that I got $40.
He said,
nah, fuck that. We got 35 for the KD.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
the KD.
That's one of those. Yeah, that's how men, because $40 is for pussy. $35 the KD is for us.
Yeah,
you be selling
3.5.
KDs a dick. You hear me? Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck was that song? Where they made that dumbass song? It was on Facebook a long time ago, and the brothers out there y'all talking about some do the dick slang. Y'all remember that shit? The dance and shit. I'm slanging. I'm doing a dick slang from now on. $35. It's a circus.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. If you
It's
want
a
to do
fucking
tricks, you got to
circus.
charge more than 35.
Yeah, I'm hooking fish waste to that bitch. Yeah,
Bro.
I'm going ape shit.
Hold on,
Helicopters
time out.
everywhere.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about sinkers, bro?
Yeah, I'm slanging.
You gonna put sinkers on your dick?
Yeah, bro. What's wrong with that?
Look, said I'm done.
What's wrong with that?
Bro, I deal with this every day, bro. And like, this is not on air. Like, we be like live conversations, just talking, and it just goes.
You want maximum girth and length.
God bless it.
What better way than to work with gravity?
And that's just 35.
Man, what you do for 60? That was a fun. You gonna sing to him too, bro?
Fuck yeah. $60 shit. I can go to Walmart, give me some socks and shit.
IKEA. You can go to IKEA.
Nah, fuck IKEA.
Yeah, like
Look,
IKEA.
see, just like, you know what? I take that back, bro. Take that back. Just monitor her. Okay? Just monitor her, man. Because I said she was the perfect woman because she said she'll go to IKEA, but you
gonna push your
gaslight
wife,
right now.
She gonna push your wife to go to IKEA.
Nah, see, I ain't got no wife because of that.
Like the fuck you over when IKEA calls you, man.
Bruh.
Like,
Bruh, have you gotten off from a hard day's work and it's a bed frame sitting there unfucked with?
look, what's the longest IKEA done took you to build something? Without needing to order
Do you see the
parts.
anger in his face?
Yeah, I did.
6.5 hours.
All right, so look, motherfucking grandparents sent the young kids a trampoline, right? And instead of it being a trampoline, it's got like 12-foot motherfucking bars and an inflatable bounce house with it. It took me and my brother-in-law 8.5 hours on fucking Christmas morning to put this bitch together.
Oh, shit.
No, I was done. Like 2 hours into that motherfucker, I'm sitting there like, man, fuck this.
And we had to get the whole family to pick up the net part and like pick it up at the
It was
same
fucking
time. It was
pretty damn
ridiculous.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And then you know what they did? They just left it open and an animal tore it all apart. And they were like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever.
Like in less than like
Because
a
kids
year
are
and a half, it was done.
disrespectful.
An animal? What the fuck kind of animals do y'all have?
In
In South Carolina,
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got bobcats and shit.
we got
Dog, I
everything.
walked out my backyard one day, there's a hog running through my yard.
Bacon?
Dog.
Like a big old hog. Like,
Yeah, like 350-pound fucking.
Oh,
like,
you had
hog.
Puma running through your backyard.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna fuck with
So
it. I
let
was
me
like,
tell you
"You
something.
motherfucker Charge my bitch
If
ass."
I
No.
come down there and I see a pig or a hog, I'm jumping on that bitch.
anything
back.
in your yard, you can kill. Like I could have shot the shit out of that.
Don't tell my
Bruh.
father that. That nigga gonna be like, yeah, let's move down.
Bruh.
Look, when you move to South Carolina with your like residency, they tell you like you're part of the unorganized South Carolina militia. You can look it up. They encourage you as a resident to buy as much guns and ammo as you can in
That's
case
my
the
type of
government ever
state.
tries to fuck with them. Like, it's nuts. It's nuts how pro-gun they are. Like, you can go into a gas station, and if there's 40 people, 30 of them got guns.
How's crime?
None.
See?
There's young kids that break
That's
into
true.
cars at night in neighborhoods and shit, just like anywhere.
during the summer,
Just like
in
anywhere,
like the
you know what I mean? Teenagers
neighborhoods, the
smoking
kids will
and fuck.
break into
Yeah.
cars.
Steal the
But I mean,
chains or
like,
whatever the fuck.
Most of
that
the time,
they
they're
see.
not even breaking into cars. They're opening the doors that are unlocked, which I know isn't like what they should be doing.
But
But
there's a difference between somebody opening an unlocked car and throwing a brick through the window.
All right,
Yeah.
so I fell victim to that because my dumb ass didn't lock my doors because I live in Bougieville, of course.
Yep.
And came back to my car ransacked. Thank God that they seen my J and left me my J. Shout out to you.
That's weird.
How you gonna leave the J though?
Because honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say it on air. I think I know who it was. That was personal.
No shit.
That was personal. That was definitely personal.
Motherfucker just want to stick their finger in the pudding and not eat none.
But then not only that though, but like if you're gonna do that, you gotta lead a J because you don't know what people be putting in their shit. So you might be suspect about what's in that joint.
Right, but if
COVID
he
did
knows
fuck a lot of
who
shit
it
up,
was
too.
though, and he like he said, then they know he ain't putting nothing crazy in his J.
Exactly.
They could have took that J. I would have took that J if I was going that far to do something.
so we know it was not no because
Yeah, I ain't plus I ain't ransacking nobody's car anyway. I'm just saying, shit.
Oh shit.
So look, everybody
Well-
has that one place that they steal from. What's that place that you guys always steal from?
Steal from?
Yeah.
Look, I put my
Hold on,
hand
who
on
steals?
the Bible.
Y'all still be stealing
Look,
nowadays?
Hey, look, let me tell you
I
something.
put my hand on the Bible. I've stole 2 things in my life. Neither of them was from my parents or a friend, and both of them was from an establishment. The manager told me to take whatever I wanted.
That wasn't steal. If he told you take it.
Yeah.
If I'd have got caught by a cop, I'd have gone to jail for stealing.
Okay.
So
All right, so let me kick it off because
I
she's
ain't
like, you
never
guys
stole
steal? So
yeah.
the 7-Eleven, the Shell gas station by my old house in Capitol Heights.
So we snitching on themselves.
It's cool because they knew I was stealing
Okay.
because
you
they
know how big Tekashi is
No,
now?
my bad. I mean, at the table, I was just like, hold on, you know.
they knew it was me because they moved the shit that I used to steal, right?
Mm.
So look, what you don't do is you don't put a case like the big cases 2-liter sodas, the Rock Creek jumps. You don't put them by the door where all you got to do is just walk out and grab it and never see. You're tripping. It's a party at my house. Okay, let me get gas. Oh, all right. Shoop. Walk right out there with 2 of them every time. Every time.
Smooth criminal.
Man. Now,
Damn.
my coworker used to strike 7-Eleven, and that shit used to be so funny. Like, we wear cargo shorts,
Yeah.
cargo pants, walk in regular, come out,
Puff.
man. And we in the car. I'm like, yeah, man. He like, yeah, son. You want one?
Oh,
I'm like,
bag of shit.
hey, when did you take that? I seen you steal like the other $80 worth of merchandise, but where did the other 12 come from? Like, he was good, bro. I swear he was good.
That's
Man, I
crazy.
probably
That's
stole
what I
from
be
one
wondering about
store
the
in my
Dallas.
life, and that was Ames. And I probably was like,
Damn, he took it back.
yeah,
Ames.
I was probably like 8 or 9.
Shit.
Man, they had this. I forgot what was it. It was like a wrestling tour. I think it was like a Sting or maybe Stone Cold tour. And I knew I ain't had the money for it, but I was with my friends, and I was eyeing the fuck out that job. I was like, I'm gonna get that bitch. I'm gonna get away because they was getting caught every time they was stealing. I said, I'm gonna be the one to get away. Sure enough, I got away, but I never stole again.
Hey, look, if it was Sting or Stone Cold, it definitely was worth it.
Look, I was 8 or 9. I got away with that shit. Walked smooth out past the lady, bought a pack of candy. I was good. She ain't know nothing. I took that bitch right out the package in that bitch too. I was hot. I ain't care.
I'm chill now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been big crazy, but like this one particular, like, you know what I'm saying, car store that I worked at, I ain't gonna get into detail, but this one particular car store I worked at when I was 21. Oh my gosh, yo, like I might go on that joint at the beginning of the day with $20 in my pocket and be leaving out with $500-600. Like, hey.
Man, that sound like me at Blockbuster, Rivertown. We was getting them motherfuckers in that joint, especially because they had no limit CDs in that joint, bruh. That little joint where y'all return the films and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Man, we was working that joint like it was the trap. You hear me? Somebody would come in that joint, man, look at us, give us the hint. They probably talk to the manager in the back. Yeah, you say this code word right. Shit, it's a bunch of 18-year-old somethings in that joint, 17-year-old. Man, we fuck around, man, the no limit joints. We was pumping them joints. I'm talking about leaving out there with good, big cash.
Oh,
Right.
Big cash,
Yeah,
bro.
like the crazy part about it, like, yo, like, and my homegirl hit me as soon as we started working. They're like, yo, there's 2 cameras, but the camera over the first register don't work. Oh, okay, bet.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Bam was coming that joint, yo, like, you want a new battery? Oh, I get you the top of line joint. That joint, $1, you know what I'm saying, $110. Go ahead and drop me 60, you know what I'm saying? And I would leave a crack in my car window like this big just for them to drop the money in that joint. Like, don't even give it to me in the store. Like, I used to go
those the
break,
hookups I like.
Yeah.
That's the shit I like.
It's real shit. It's real shit. Yeah, man.
But, you know, other than that, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't believe in sticky fingers. Like,
Yeah, old now. Everybody
Right,
done stole out of
yeah.
Home Depot and Lowe's.
Oh,
Shit,
wait a
they
minute.
ask for that shit.
Wait a minute
Like,
now, since you mentioned Home Depot, I gotta say, look, once again, my old coworker, my supervisor is a beast. So you know, Home Depot got cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
He didn't want to pay $20 for a hose that we needed. It was a big, all we needed was like this much. And they wanted him to buy the whole junk. He was like, all right, look, bro, I ain't paying for this shit. So do me a favor. Just go walk around and come back in like a couple minutes. This nigga found something to cut the shit. Like he went and grabbed the tool from out of Home Depot, cut the bitch open, took what he needed and was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, bro, there's cameras like here,
Yeah, in your face.
here.
Yeah.
And he's smiling at the cameras as he's doing it. Like,
Don't give a shit.
I ain't gonna put his name out there, but he know who he is. He's definitely good. One time for him. 'Cause if I ever need something big, I'm like, hey, bro, look, I need your special skills again.
We don't steal stuff, but like the self-checkout, I ain't calling nobody for y'all take forever. So like if there's no price tag, I'm just ringing up something random. I don't even care. This is mine. I was not trained for this. Goodbye.
Oh, this
Like,
pack of chicken ain't ringing up twice.
right? Nope. I don't
Yeah.
even care. That's
Mhm.
I'm not sitting there for 5 minutes for somebody to slowly walk over. Nope, I got this solved. So,
And you know what blows me about that? They just walk over and be like this, grab their little shit.
right?
All right, go ahead.
Just give me
They
the
go about their
passcode.
business.
I'm like, bitch,
You got to
could've
get them
told me
over
that.
there first, though. You got to get them
Where's
there.
my employee code so I can get my shit.
Right. But the blow up part is they just be standing there looking like, I know you see this light blinking.
Yeah.
Like you just standing there like,
don't take your time, like.
hey, come on, man.
Hey, speaking of that, while we're all here, I'm looking at my Facebook memories, and this
Oh,
pops
shit.
up today.
The Leo badge.
Yo, that shit was lit.
Look, the
Yeah,
Leo badge,
Leo
like, yeah,
badge.
throwback, featuring Lowe's Vito for real, So Ugly ENT, Code Red,
Mhm.
B&B, White Mike, and the Casket clip.
Oh God, that shit was lit.
Hell yeah.
That was all of us.
Hey, shout out So Ugly and White Mike too, man. They
Yeah.
were all
Hell
we
yeah.
met so many good people. Like it
Hell
was a
yeah.
blessing to do them. So
And shout out my man White Mike, man, for selling Maryland, man.
Ugly
St.
ass.
Mary's County, man.
Hey, you want to know something? He's the funniest guy. Like,
That's my man,
man.
though. He always been like that. Like he'll say, shout out White Mike. He'll say to me, he always say when he see me, he always be like, I knew you Nook since you was snotty nose with cocky flows. Yeah, that's my man. He's funny as hell, man.
yeah, he brings a good vibe in the room.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Even when he pissed off, he's still funny.
Mhm.
Now, the funniest thing I've ever seen was when he left his job and his coworker shrink wrapped his whole car.
yeah.
That shit was fucking bro.
Hold on, what?
They
I
shoot-
must have missed that one.
Bro, he took the video. They literally shrink wrapped.
What?
They took the whole roll and just wrapped it around.
His last day of work, bro.
Damn.
I would have been petty as shit. I would let air out of everybody's tires.
Dog.
Nah.
That shit gets strong as fuck after like the umpteen fucking layer, bro. Like it take a lot of act of God to cut that motherfucker,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have been petty every last tire.
Oh.
I don't know. I might have took the license plates off their cars and threw them in the dumpster.
Oh,
yeah.
Took the front and back
Oh,
plates
nah.
off their shit. Like,
That's fucked up. You know what? I'm taking your whole car if you do that shit. Fuck it. Call them my niggas. Get the tow truck.
Grand
get
Theft
this
Auto
nigga.
like shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna put my boy's name out there, but my boy did that. Called a tow truck, had somebody's car pulled out of a parking lot, took it to his house, stripped it at his house, and had another tow truck come cube it in less than a half hour.
What?
That's
That's
a
it.
whole lot of
remember,
planning.
babe, Chop Shop used to be
That's it.
heavy down here. Like,
Yeah.
Brian Road.
Oh shit.
Hey, them tow truck niggas, they be fucking people's shit up. They don't give a fuck. You could be
I think
that
that's
what they taking your shit.
Yeah, they don't
Straight
get
up.
two shit.
They don't care.
Especially when they be riding down the street, all you hear is
You can catch them while they got your shit on latch. It don't even matter. Them niggas,
they would
once they
would
got that
drag
bitch
your
latch,
shit out the
it's
spot. They
man.
get
My
around
man's went
with
to
it.
go. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna put him out there, but my man's went to go fight one of them. And he caught man. Look, he wasn't the one. That dude had was
Mhm.
the tow truck dude was strapped.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they,
yeah,
like
they-
that.
they keep the whammy on them.
Mhm.
All
you
of them.
got to.
He pulled that joint. I was like, you really trying to die over your car? And my man was like, yes. He was hot. Yeah.
Like, I hate tow truck drivers, all because my car got repoed, right? They took my car, and I was so mad. I bought some fire ass weed, And I was like, you know what? I can't take it in my mother's house. I'm gonna leave it in my car. Man, they take my shit. I go over there. I'm like, all right, bet. I walk back and they're like, man, y'all took my weed. They're like, sir, we had to search you for anything that was illegal. I'm like, bruh, that was some good weed, wasn't it? He was like this. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you do, you little bitch.
Hey, so look, did y'all know when you get your stuff hooked up now, if it's through Atlantic Broadband, this is totally completely off subject, but through Atlantic Broadband, if you don't know this, they stopped drilling holes like to hook your stuff up. You know, if they had to find a wire and shit, they don't drill holes no more. So look, I ain't gonna call and put the man out there, but it was this one dude. He was like, "Look, you ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say no. I'll come back and get the drill and drill this joint. We get this job done, so I don't have to do no extra shit." I said, "Shit, I ain't gonna say no. What you want? $20 a gram of weed? What?" the nigga was like, "Nah, we good. I'm just gonna do it for free." I'm like, "Nobody just do something for free." He said, "Look, we got you. We want this service." I said, "I bet y'all do want that bill." Didn't even think to get that dollar, huh?
But look, man, we've been on air for an hour kicking the shit, man. Look, we just wanted to share this moment with y'all. This is my family. I ain't seen them in a while. And this real live been like some years since we've all been in the same room together.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna be a dick just because one time it's been a long time since I seen TaylorMade rock, and I still need that future TaylorMade.
I ain't never been asked to get on nothing either. So.
Hey, so look, I told you that. So what I'm doing for No Filter, I'm actually going to do a double disc. I'm going to do the people that I haven't worked with, and then the final one is going to be for all my family. So everybody's going to be on that joint. So expect that shit to be coming to you. And I have my hard drive. Might be able to play some beats when we get off here.
Look, y'all thought the one jump me and him did all the money was fired. Then y'all ain't, man, touch us now. The growth.
You're talking about, you know what I'm saying, folks that done evolved, you know what I'm saying, in life in general, like just in life. So that's gonna elevate, you know what I'm saying, great music to the scene. Like, like I'm telling folks right now, like the first project I'm planning coming back, like I'm planning on doing the EP. Like I don't plan on having no features on that train. Like, and I don't want nobody to take it personally. Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is, you know what I'm saying, me getting back.
Nah, I second that.
I'm going to be on the skit or something.
And then
look,
I
I second what B&B said, just because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been waiting for you, man. I always been a fan, bro. Like for real. And I just was like, man, I've been seeing him doing his dad thing and taking care of, you know, his life and shit. Long as you
shout out to you for that.
You know, great health and shit. I be paying attention. Don't think in double dome, man. I still look at all y'all as I did in 2014, 15 when we met until now. Like I still follow some of the people I genuinely fuck with that genuinely showed me love too.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I always believed in your craft and thought everything you believed in. You feel me? And I'm just glad to see you back. So it don't matter if you by yourself on an album with a feature, man. I'm glad you're coming with something. That's just coming from me personally on air. You know,
I appreciate that, bro. I really do. And it's stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, that further just keeps me motivated, you know what I'm saying, to know that I'm doing the right thing. Because once
said I'm proud of these two. It's so cool to see you here, like, and know that like everything's good and move. Like I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Like man, shout out my son Lil Slaughter, man. Shout out the Walk Down Boys. Like I'm saying,
walk them down.
Hey, my son's gonna be suiting up for Soothing, man.
Hey!
But yeah, definitely, man. Like when I do get back in the features, man, like definitely, you know what I'm saying, you're on that list, you know what I'm saying, top tier is one of the first ones to get work with. Obviously him.
I'm retired.
I love more songs.
Like, Vito says he's retired, but he'll still do features. So Vito,
man, shout out Vito for real.
Vito already knows. Me and Tokyo Crow done also been discussing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so me and Tokyo Crow, man, we definitely gonna get something in the works, man.
Damn, man, you just made me remember something.
Ty the Hippie, man, new artist I met literally, you know what I'm saying, within the last couple of weeks out of Moco, you know what I'm saying, at Ocean Lounge, man. He literally, you know what I'm saying, just walked up to me like yesterday and was like, after the performance, like, yo, like, we got to do something together, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I reached out to him, like, you know what I'm saying, likewise, like,
that ain't THC,
huh?
Ty, Trippy Hippie Crippy?
Nah.
That's my boy. That's my boy, man.
He still
with down the road and all my people down the road.
He's still doing
Tito
it.
And Fox.
I think he rocked with I don't want to say it if I'm wrong. I think he rocked with Blue Spade, Cyrus the Virus.
Man, shout out my nigga.
He affiliated with them.
Man.
Yeah,
good
Relentless.
Everybody in the Casket clique that came around all the time.
I just talked to Relentless yesterday.
Hey, man, I'm supposed to be bugging the motherfucker tonight, but he lived too far. Yeah,
I tried to surprise you and get him here, but he said we are supposed to be linking tomorrow. What you doing?
Hey, shout out my team of Chauncey, my bad.
Shout out to Chauncey, man.
man.
You know, my boy Whiteout just did 20,000 on
I watch all y'all
Spotify.
shows.
So, yeah.
Man, thank you, bro.
Yeah, shout out this
Thank
brother
you.
too,
When I-
man.
like, I know
Man,
you
shout
see
out
me
Taylor
pop in
Made
and
Rock,
it's like-
man.
Yeah, I see you point. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool as shit. Like I'm so proud of y'all.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
man,
y'all
thank
are hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm
Man,
fucking
shout out
retarded,
Queen
man.
Duckets. Yeah.
I'm going home and do a shroom trip after this.
Oh my god. Wow.
Shit,
Why are
so-
you going home? You could have had fun here.
Nah, no, I'm not tripping out here by a kid.
Not by IKEA.
Nah, you gotta go a couple of blocks down, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, not over here.
Not to the right, but to the left.
He said he's
To the
going
right ain't
home
nothing
and
but
going
trouble. You-
shroom tripping.
So look, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this live stream up because I gotta catch up with the family off air, and it's none of y'all business what we talk about, man. So make sure y'all let them know where they can find y'all at.
Man, I'm working on getting a website together. We're gonna release some new music with Co-Rep Music Group.
Yeah.
Our own lyric video. Shout out my boy King Joker that gave me all the equipment to do so. Like I got a lot of people that believe in us, and I believe in a lot of people. So we're gonna keep it organized and do everything professional. So keep an eye out for everything. Look out for I think we're gonna shoot for the Real Awards, warz.com. Hopefully we'll have that in the next month or two. So.
That's it.
Yes,
So-
sir. And you know, in Double OK represent Charleston. You can find me on Linktree in Double OK. That's actually a link where you can find all my music in one and my social media, which is Linktree and Double OK. But other than that, or you can just Google me in Double OK. You'll find all my stuff on there.
Man, Slaughter, as y'all know, man. Twitter, Instagram, BNB_King. You know what I'm saying? I hate to use the term, but I got to break it down because people be like BNB, what? BNB, the letters, BNB as in bitch niggas bleed.
I love it. Turn up.
BNB_King. I said, I'm just pushing Addicted right now. You know, before the summer's out, we already game planning the video. So
We just gotta figure out how I'm gonna be in the video and film it at the same time.
well, that's where the other cameraman comes in handy. I saw you working with.
Okay.
Like, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, shout out
Yeah,
to
make it work.
I'm trying to shoot part of it down at the Ella Grace, which is a restaurant down on 8th Street that one of my players' fathers actually owns. So shout out to my team, DC Walk Down Boys. But then shout out to my boy Tommy Lee as well. He owns a restaurant called the Ella Grace on 8th Street. So definitely make sure y'all check it out, man. They have the greatest freaking crab egg rolls on the planet. You know? But yeah, I'm definitely trying to shoot part of the video there, and then the other part, you know, we're going to just, you know, y'all gonna have to wait and see. But we got some things and work for that.
Hell yeah.
Man, it's lit, man. And of course, I'm your man, GMO, aka non-GMO, man. Every Wednesday, both sides of the coin with me in the Phoenix. And of course, every Thursday, man, it is us, the troop. You know what I'm saying? The crazy ones. You dig the No Filter Show, man. Yeah, all
Shout out
platforms,
KK.
GMO.
The crazy.
Quick.
Yeah, shout out K Quick.
The fastest rapper in DMV, and I'm saying it.
Man, you know what? He practices cunnilingus on giraffes.
Oh shit!
Say they so quick.
Look, man, y'all make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms at Taylor Made Rock. Make sure y'all follow Red Vision TV, Red Vision Cinema, and all that other good shit that we got going on. So, in other words, we out.